And welcome to the hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, Jay Pop. And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, Jay Pops. Guys, on this latest edition and on this episode, we're going to talk about the top 25, the AP top 25 polls that they just released. With these AP top 25 polls, they have the Aggies ranked as number 13, best ones. I believe they're ranked a little bit higher than me. I would like to see those guys probably ranked as like the 16th, 17th, but I'm not complaining on the 13th, but right behind us is 14th, which is the Texas Longhorns. But like I said, to be honest with you, I would like to see those two teams, period. Texas A&M and Texas be ranked as like, maybe like the 17th, 18th, just because of the type of seasons that we had and the type of losses that we took. I feel like whenever they rank us high, they want us to, exceed those rankings. That's fine. Hey, if they're going to put that target on your back, obviously they're saying, they believe in you some type of way. But at the same time, you also have to show it. So Texas A&M is ranked number 13 at the moment. The disrespect comes in at LSU being ranked number 6. Although those guys lost everybody. They lost every freaking body to the NFL. That's fine. That's true. But I don't believe that LSU should be ranked number 6 as defending national champions. That, in my mind, I know as well as a lot of LSU, fans as well, count as total disrespect to that LSU program and what they accomplished last year. That was by far one of the most dynamic programs and one of the most dynamic 15-0 teams I've ever seen in college football. For what they did offensively was what you would have done on NCAA football 14 game console. You understand what I'm saying? The numbers that they put up were game mode numbers. Those were unrealistic numbers that they put up with the guys they put it up with, which ultimately led to what? Everybody getting drafted, just like they deserve and just like they should have been. Most of the guys were in the first round, so that's just way off the charts and crazy to me. I believe Ohio State is the number 2 best team. I didn't believe that Clemson was the number 1 best team, but it's always toss up between that 1 and 3. I believe LSU maybe should have been like that number 1 team, since the simple fact that they are the defending champions. That's just how I feel. There ain't no SEC bias or nothing. That's just the simple fact that they were your national champions and they are the defending champions. So, but I do believe, Clemson is the top 5 best team, man. That's no doubt about it. That's hands down. I love what Dabo Swinney is doing over there. They arguably deserve to be number 2 and number 3 ranked team. Number 4 is Georgia. No. Was number 4 Georgia or number 4 was Alabama? No. I'm sorry. Number 3 was Alabama. Alabama lost a lot of guys too. I don't know how they could be ranked above LSU like that. But anywho, it is what it is. That's Alabama for you, and that's a Nick Saban. It's a Nick Saban team, man. You cannot count those guys out. So hell, they deserve to be in the top 5. You have to put them somewhere, so they arguably fell at number 3. Number 4 was Georgia. I believe they may have been ranked a little bit too high. I would probably put them at number 6, where LSU is, just because, like I say, they are the defending national champions, and LSU did beat them. But Georgia is bringing back a hell of a defense, probably the best defense we'll ever see in probably at least this 5 years. That'll be a defense that's, off the charts. I know for sure. And that's another one that I like. I love what Kirby Smart is doing over there. Uh, Another one that was up there, I believe, what was? Oh, Florida. Florida was ranked at 7 or 6. Uh, you have to put them in the top 10. You know, I'm not arguing where Florida just ultimately ended up at, because they've been a 11-2 team for like 2 years straight now. So love what Dan Mullen is doing over there and everything. So those guys deserve to be up there. Tennessee was 25. Tennessee, people, has made it back into the college football rankings. Wow. They made it back. They have made it back. So, hey, you got to love them for that. I believe USC is ranked too high. Although, you know, they're not going to play this year. That's fine. But I believe USC was ranked way too high. I do not believe in Clay Helton. As well as USC doesn't believe in him neither. Pac-12 doesn't believe in Clay Helton either. I believe, I do believe that Oregon should have been ranked probably the number 4 best team, somewhere in there, 4 or 5, just because of the type of season that those guys had. You know, I believe that they should be ranked in there. But you know, I'm just coming at you with a few. If you haven't, please look at the top 25 rankings that they just released on today. That was breaking news. So go ahead and go and look at that. Also, you know, guys, like I say, subscribe to my YouTube page at #Homemade Podcast Sports. Follow me on Facebook at #Homemade Podcast Sports. Also on Twitter at JPops, and also on Instagram at JPops. I was just bringing to you guys a little bit of content, top 25. But thank you guys for tuning in once again. This is Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, JPops. #GigaMags. Thank you guys for tuning in, and please follow #Homemade Podcast Sports on Facebook, also on YouTube at #Homemade Podcast Sports, on my Twitter at JPops, and also on Instagram at JPops. #Giga.